We're very cognizant in how we're creating these things to ensure that they're a very humanizing approach. And when I say that, that means that it's going to be something that is going to align well with the way that people think and the way that people use things, rather than trying to create some kind of really complex sort of financial product that just basically is a copy of the same kind of centralized systems we see today. We designed a rather unique process which incorporates NFTs that are already available in Peerplays. We've got two standards of NFTs in Peerplays. There's ERC 751 and ERC 1155 compatible. And then, we also have a third one actually that I didn't even mention, which is like badges. These are unmovable NFTs essentially. Once this NFT goes to your account, it's unmovable, it's untradeable. You can't sell it, right? So those are sort of a badge system that exists as part of our gamified mechanics that are coming into Peerplays. But there will be another type of NFT that is going to be largely associated with being able to stake your assets. And the great thing about this, and this is what's so exciting, is that when you say move your Bitcoin into Peerplays, you can now be able to stake your Bitcoin, okay? And when you do that process, what will happen is that an NFT is issued to you, and that NFT then represents the Bitcoin which got staked into the network. That provides liquidity to the DEX, and then at the same time, you now have this NFT which you can then take to the NFT DEX in Peerplays, because Peerplays does have a DEX for NFTs as well, and then you can turn around and buy, sell, and trade that on the secondary market. So in other words, even if you stake your coins, and because there's certain different time frames which you can stake your coins for that will determine partially in terms of what kind of added rewards would come with that, the NFT you get doesn't really lock you in. So this is the great thing about it, is that there's more incentive to actually having that liquidity available in the network than there is to ending a stake and then having to pull your coins out and then in order to be able to sell. So you almost never have, so once you actually stake, you can stake for longer periods of time because you have this secondary option to be able to turn around and sell your NFT on the secondary market. When you sell that NFT, everything that comes with that stake that you had put in transfers over to the new owner. So you have an opportunity to create assets, and because of the timing and the way it works in the protocol, where the earlier you create your stakes, the greater the percentages you're going to be able to get in the network. Because of that, NFTs that actually have aged are actually going to have more value. So you can take something which is, say, take your one Bitcoin and it might be worth $57,000 today, but because it's been staked for 2 months now, and it's got a lifeline of like another 5 years or something, you can actually ask for a premium on your NFT, even though it's worth $57,000 today. So you could actually probably get, I don't know, say maybe a 10% premium on that. So instead of $57,000, you're now getting, what's that, $63,000, right? Because the person who gets that is going to be having something that gains more value than what they can get today if they were going to try to stake the same amount of Bitcoin. You see that? So these are some of the interesting mechanics that we're working on right now. These are not things that are present today, but these are the things that we're moving towards. And we're very cognizant in how we're creating these things to ensure that they're a very humanizing approach. And when I say that, that means that it's going to be something that is going to align well with the way that people think and the way that people use things, rather than trying to create some kind of really complex sort of financial product that just basically is a copy of the same kind of centralized systems we see today. We want to move away from that. We want to be able to create things which are actually going to be resilient, that are actually going to be unstoppable. And that's where we believe that Peerplays needs to go.